I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moontribe Tarot. This is for the star sign of Taurus from June 1st to the 5th of June 2020, so take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because it is specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards for you off camera, so let's get right into that. You got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Clarity, 5 of Swords, Outcome, 10 of fucking Cups. Okay, so let's break this down. We got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. These are both people, but I feel like it is more so the energies that they display instead of actual people. Could be actual people. The Knight of Wands is somebody that is a traveler. He is very enthusiastic on his quest. He has his sights set out and he will get to them. He loves traveling. He loves all this passion. He is sometimes at risk of having these things pushed aside, though. Kind of ADHD almost, because he loves to have all the things and he's so excited by the world that sometimes he takes on too much by accident and can accidentally push these things that he likes away in order to make room for new ones. So the advice is to take all these things that you like in the forefront and put the other things on the back burner, so you're paying attention to all of them, but you're giving your more attention to the forefront of what you would like to see, and then put the things on the back burner that are safe to put on the back burner, not like major fucking things. Those need to be in the front, but be careful about what you prioritize. The Knight of Swords is somebody that is kind of in and out with his logic really quick. He is in the middle mindset. All knights are in the middle adolescent. We have the king being the adult and the page being a child. So this is showing up as somebody that is in that middle mindset of maturity and emotional maturity and physical age. Young adolescent, somebody that is kind of just starting off into the adulthood. But we get the Knight of Swords as somebody that is good with his logic and reasoning, as the Knight of Wands is good with fire and passion and sexuality. The Knight of Swords is good with his logic and his intellect and how he talks, thoughts, how he talks. Sometimes he is incredibly black and white, and he is at trouble at seeing his truth as the only truth, because he kind of can think that his truth is the only truth, and he sees things in black and white. You need to see things in all spectrums and to put yourself in other people's shoes before you make a final call about something. But the Knight of Swords is he is one of the fastest moving energies in the deck. He is the fastest moving court card. He represents somebody that comes in and out with their answer, and they can sometimes cut somebody out. So having it come in for why, asking why are both the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords here, the 5 of Swords, I feel like there was some sort of dispute. I feel like somebody was being deceptive with you. I feel like somebody was kind of, I hear like yelling. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if it's like cooking, but it sounds like it's something screaming. Anyway, the 5 of Swords is representative of somebody taking things on purpose, kind of like the 7 of Swords, but less so actually stealing, although he's kind of doing that in this card. But he is more so taking somebody's emotions. He's kind of being a dick on purpose, where this was kind of like a play fight in the scenario, and he was kind of unsportsmanlike about this, and he was an asshole, and he lost out on friendship, but he thinks that he won because he has all their swords. So he thinks that he won the battle, but he really didn't. He lost his friends in the process. He lost respect, and that's kind of what this is indicative of. I feel like there was something in this situation. I'm going to pull out my card of clarity because it is a swift jump from having this quarrel and this conflict and like kind of coming in and out of it and trying to work on it and then coming out of it. And then having this jump to the 10 of Cups, ultimate happiness, like that, one of the most happiest cards in the deck, being the outcome. So what leads from all of this, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Swords, to the 10 of Cups? How do we get from A to B? Justice. Something is going to happen that is going to be fair. Something is going to be balanced in the eye of society. Could be even legal matters being attended to. But for the most part, this is something fair. This is something that if you do something good in the eye of the law, like you get into a car accident and you don't do a hit and run, you're not going to go to jail. You report the accident, you might get like fined, like a ticket or something, but you're not going to go to fucking jail for manslaughter or some shit. or etc. That's the kind of energy that this is. If you do good in the eye of the law, if you do good in society, if people see that you are doing good, people are more likely to treat you fairly because they see that you are doing things fairly, and they are more able to be fair to you in that aspect. If they see you doing good things, they will want to do good things to and for you. And I see that that is where the connect is with the Ten of Cups. Something with this person, with these people that you have been fighting with, these quarrels, it is going to become fair. I think that you are settling disputes. I was going to say that with this, but I needed clarity. I do think that you are settling disputes with something or somebody. I think that something is going to become more fair. And at the end of this, the 1st to the 5th of June, at the end, it is going to feel like a family victory. It could be romantic. It doesn't really matter if it's romantic or not. This is just to indicate that there are quarrels being disputed, or there are quarrels being settled. I see quarrels being settled. I see two different people coming together to make this fair, to put an ending to a situation, to make things fair. And I feel like it is going to give you extreme happiness. I think that the closure of I think the era of time where this was, these arguments, these fights, these quarrels, I think that Justice is a large, major arcana card, saying that this was a large life lesson, saying that this was bigger than just a quarrel. And it could be legal, but I'm not going to say that for all of you, but it is saying that it is going to be fair for you, Taurus. Can I have one more card for where this goes for Taurus after the Ten of Cups? Ace of Truth. I've said that twice today. The Ace of Swords represents an epiphany. It is communication, is clarity, is connecting with somebody and saying, this is what my truth is. I have my truth on the situation. I see things clearer. You might be able to see this person in a completely different light, and that might be what makes it fair and gives you your happiness. But I see that this happens afterwards. So I think that seeing things in the full truth, seeing things in the eye of things that are fair and rational, is going to give you a different perspective, is going to be like an aha, epiphany. I can't believe I didn't see that before. It's going to feel very large and very strong for you. It is going to be something that makes you incredibly happy. The truth, your new truth is going to make you so incredibly happy during this time period. I am living for it, and I can't wait to see where this goes for myself too, because I am also Taurus. So we'll see where it goes, and I will see you next time. Peace out, my Moon Tribe. Have a good one.